What's good, everybody? Chris here again, Chris Goes Outdoors, and today we're going to take a look at what I consider 5 essential pieces of equipment that I take with me on my winter hikes up in the White Mountains in New Hampshire. Let's do it. The first thing that I would consider essential winter hiking equipment would be trekking poles. Technically, yes, I use these in all 4 seasons, but I do make one big change. You can see that right here, and that is winter baskets. So these trekking poles in particular, these are the Black Diamond Alpine Carbon Cork trekking poles. Say that 10 times fast. And they typically come with this little basket right here. This works pretty well in 3 seasons of hiking. You put this on the end right here, the tip of your pole, and when you're trotting along on the trail, it helps to make sure that your pole grips the ground a little better and doesn't sink completely down into the dirt. They work pretty well, but where the snow is much more mushy most of the time, you need something with a much larger area to keep yourself from sinking into the snow. And that, of course, is where these snow baskets come into play. So you can see, hopefully, right here, just how big the size difference is. And when you're trotting along in the winter, these things do a great job. Say my hand is the snow, at making sure you get a lot of real estate right there to keep your poles from sinking into the snow. I consider these invaluable at keeping myself upright on all winter hikes. Trekking poles are great, even better in the winter with snow baskets. Second on the list, a pair of good gaiters. These in particular are the Outdoor Research Crocodile Gaiters. They're made of Gore-Tex in Cordura. These have been extremely durable. They strap on underneath your boot right here with a little buckle. There's a thing there to hook it onto either a strap on your boot or a shoelace on your boot. This is full Velcro right here, so you can slide it right on without having to take your shoe off, and you can cinch it down right here on your shin with that little buckle. They're extremely comfortable, and they help keep you dry and warm, so definitely invest in a pair of good gaiters. Number 3 on my essential winter hiking gear list would be, can you hear that? Is it sleigh bells coming? Is Santa coming? Not quite, but this is something I would consider an absolute essential in winter hiking. That right here is a pair of micro spikes. These ones in particular are made by Catula, and these are traction devices for your feet. So you can put these on over a pair of boots. Technically, they'll fit over some trail runners as well. So you can see the spikes here, and those will help dig into the snow and help you out in the slippery situations that you will encounter in the winter. Out of all the gear here, I don't think I could possibly recommend something more than a pair of these. So number 4 on the list is a little less essential, but I do like having these with me on all my winter hikes. These are a pair of Catula K10 trail crampons. Now they look fairly similar to the micro spikes I just showed, but they are quite a bit more beefy. They have a different fastening system on top. The spikes right here are much more beefy, and I think the biggest difference are the 2 spikes up in front here, and these help immensely if you find yourself having to climb something that's a little bit icy and a little bit more vertical. Now these are not technical crampons, they're trail crampons. They work with my Keen Targi 2 boots. They don't really strap in and lock in like a technical crampon would, but I really like having these things around just in case I run into those super icy conditions and need a little bit of assistance getting up or down the trail. So last on the list right here, you gotta get yourself a pair of snowshoes. These ones in particular are the MSR Lightning Ascents. These things are relatively lightweight and they are built like tanks. The strap system is excellent, keeps you nice and situated within the snowshoe, and you can tension it perfectly to conform to your foot. It also has the heel lifter that you can see right here. This comes in really handy when you're going uphill, as it keeps your foot at a more natural angle and it's less taxing on your muscles as well. It's made out of metal, super durable, and the edge cut on this is pretty impressive. They have this built-in crampon right here as well. These things are unbelievable traction in the snow. So the big thing about snowshoes, especially when the snow's getting real deep, they keep you from post holing, which is essentially falling through the snow and creating a big gigantic hole. Not only is this dangerous for injuring yourself, if other people don't see it later on and end up stepping in it, they could get pretty jacked up as well. So definitely invest in a good pair of snowshoes. It's helpful for you, and it's helpful for the people that are going to be following behind you. Think about the people behind you. Think of them. Think of them. And that's going to do it for the video, everyone. Hope you found it helpful. If you did, consider liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, share it amongst people you think may care. You can follow me on Instagram as well at Chris Goes Outdoors, and until next time, we'll catch you in the next one.